I look out and see ice as far as the eye can see. Snowblind. It's a phrase I've heard before but never truly experienced until now. The sea is white, the sky is white. Even the air between them feels white. Snow drifts lazily down, blurring the horizon into nothingness. Somewhere far off, I see a dark gash across the whiteout, the silhouette of trees on the opposite shore. That's where I'm going. The long walk around the bay by land would take hours, but winter came early this year, and the ice has had a month to thicken. Surely it's thick enough to bear my weight. I check my gear like a ritual. Spare clothes, sealed in a plastic bag inside my backpack. Hot coffee warming my stomach from the inside. Thermos tucked away for later. Ice spikes dangling from a cord around my neck. Ready for an emergency I hope will never come. Fear and purpose mingle in my blood. My body feels alive, every nerve awake. I take the first step onto the ice. It feels solid, unmoving. Another step. Another. My plan is simple. Get beyond the halfway point. After that, I can start to feel more relaxed. The silence in the land is immense. Only my heartbeat pounding in my ears and the crunch of my boots echo in the void. Halfway there, the stillness breaks. A low groan ripples underfoot. The ice begins to creak, subtle at first, then louder. A faint, unnatural give beneath my feet. And then it happens. Crack! My right foot plunges through into the black. An instant later, the rest of me follows. The cold isn't just cold, it's violence. It's 1,000 needles stabbing at once. It robs my breath, stuns my mind. Where before everything was white, now everything is darkness. Some primal instinct kicks in. I break the surface, gasping. My hands fumble for the spikes around my neck. I rip them free from their holder, raise my arms high, and drive the metal points into the ice, as far from my body as I can reach. Lie flat. The voice in my head is sharp and urgent. I obey, flattening my body so my weight spreads across the ice. I pull. One arm, then the other. The spikes bite into the ice, holding. I lunge forward, drive them in again, pull, again and again. Every moment is a battle. My soaked clothes drag at me, heavy with icy water. My muscles burn, my breath rasps in the frozen air. But then suddenly, I'm out. Entirely on the ice, lying flat, chest heaving. The voice returns, keep going. To lie still here is death. I crawl forward like a soldier under fire, slow, deliberate, my weight low and spread wide. The creaking fades, the ice starts to feel stronger. My body warms slightly from the effort. And then, land. I stumble ashore, rip off my backpack, strip my freezing clothes, and pull on the dry set from my plastic bag. I fill my mug and the hot coffee from the thermos floods through me like the return of life itself. I made it. I had broken the ice, and sometimes in life, that's what we have to do to get where we want to go. There's no going back now. The only way is forward, into the forest. The forest greets me like another world entirely. It's dense. The canopy swallows the light. Paths twist and split, each marked with wooden signs carved in an ancient archaic script. Long-winded instructions are nailed underneath, but I ignore them. I've never been fond of instructions. I pick a path toward the Sentinel Mountain. The trees crowd in, the undergrowth thickens, shapes flit at the edge of my vision, strange, shifting shadows. When I turn to look, they vanish. Are they ghosts? Memories? Or fragments of my imagination stirred to life by the solitude? The thorns here are vicious. They claw at my clothes, snag at my pack. I draw my Swiss Army knife and hack my way forward through the thicket. Sometimes I climb a low hill, breaking through the canopy, and I see the forest stretch endlessly in all directions. Here and there, tiny lights move beneath the trees. Lanterns, perhaps, carried by other travellers, all far apart but heading in the same general direction. I keep going. Eventually some of those lights draw closer. Figures emerge from the gloom. Fellow wanderers. We fall into step together and continue onwards, sharing stories, food and maps. Some give me advice, ways to travel more efficiently, to save energy, to avoid unnecessary detours. Their wisdom lightens my load in ways I hadn't imagined. Not all stay. Some turn down side paths marked easy living or distraction. I wish them well, but I keep walking. Those who remain, they have something rare, stamina, staying power. They refuse to quit, and their determination feeds my own. A few days later, the forest ends abruptly at the base of a towering cliff, 50 meters high, sheer and impossible. We gather together, baffled. We must be at the foot of the mountain, but how do we get past this seemingly insurmountable challenge? Then one of our number steps forward. He smiles, shrugs off his pack, and reveals climbing gear. One by one, he rigs us to his ropes and he guides us up expertly. The climb is slow, exhausting, but secure. And when the last of us pulls over the top, we cheer together. The snow up here is melting. Winter turns to spring. Ahead lies a mountain, massive and majestic. Elated, we throw off anything that weighs us down, old doubts, unnecessary burdens, and we start to run. The slopes are steep, but our legs are strong now. Our lungs burn, but we keep laughing. The air thins, but our hearts pound with something greater than oxygen. Anticipation, joy. At the summit, the sight takes my breath away. We can see for miles. The sky is clear. And just below the summit, on the other side, a landing pad. On it, a vast silver spaceship hums softly, waiting. As we descend to the landing pad, a figure, not quite human, stands in front of me. "Good afternoon, sir. We've been waiting for you. Which road did you take to get here?" "The arduous but rewarding path," I reply, "through highs and lows. I'm stronger now than when I started." The figure nods. "Seat 2411, sir. Window seat. Departure for the Galactic Center in 20 minutes and counting." "Welcome aboard the Rosinante, sir."